You guessed it. We're doing another video. I am on my way back right now to, I call it location number 2, and we're gonna make us a nice little winter scene. So sit back, relax, grab your paintbrushes, get your palette, get some paper towels, grab a snack, maybe a coffee, and I'll see you inside. Testing, testing. Okay, everybody. Welcome to camera number 2. It's the only angle I have right now, but you know, it'll get the job done. So yeah, so we're gonna get started. Like I said, we're gonna do it's like a little winter type scene. It's something that came to mind last night. I was messing around with it, but I thought it was pretty cool. So just sit back, relax, and yeah, just have fun. Let's get rolling here. Okay, hold on. I dropped my palette. I'm not even joking. I like dropped it. Hang on. Okay. Palette is intact. All right, got my brush here. All right, so the first thing, let's do this. I said winter scene. This is kind of weird. You can't see me, but just know that I'm here. Even though you can't see me, I'm still right here. All right, so the first thing that I'm thinking about doing is, here's the colors that I'm using. I'm just gonna hold them up real quick. I got white, I got Prussian blue, I got black, I got burnt umber, and I got a little bit of red right there. That's all I'm using today. So I'm gonna start off, let's do a little bit of this tiny bit of red. You know, I'll try to hold this palette up, maybe, maybe not, we'll see. Start off a little bit of red. Whew, look at that. Put a little bit of red. Bring it up this way. Just smearing it down. Throw a little bit down here too. We got some snow coming today in the forecast, so we're gonna throw this down there. That'll help with the shadows and all that good stuff. Okay, that looks good for the pink color. All right, so that's done. So I'm gonna move right over to the blue. Right over to the blue. Tiny bit. This stuff is really strong. So I'm just like pulling it out and I'm just like smacking it back and forth, tap, do whatever. And, oh, that's too strong, hang on. Paper towel. Okay, color's too strong, so I don't want it to be that strong. So I'm gonna spread this blue around. I'm not getting any more blue. If I want any more, I'll just dip back from this pile right here on the canvas. Okay, throw a little bit for the shadows right here, maybe. Maybe mix a little bit in with the red. It gives it like a cool little purple color. All right. That palette got stuck. All right, so I'm gonna move right over here to the black. And I'm like trying to be super careful by just barely pulling any of it out. So I already got blue in the brush there, so I'm mixing blue and black. And I'm hoping that that gives me, yeah, that color right there. It's like a grayish color with a tiny bit of red hooked up in it. And I just want to hit these corners with that color just to make them just a little bit dark. It kind of frames it in, the picture. At least that's what I think it does. Draws your eye into the middle, so I'm just mixing it. And maybe while I'm at it, yeah. Black and blue and red. Blue, black, red, boom. I'm just gonna put some down here. Let me set this palette down for a minute. I'm just swirling this color in right here. And this just helps with the shadows is what it does. Boom, bring it like that. Let me stick that right there. Grab me a nice old 2-inch brush. Grab onto this so I don't do anything stupid. And I'm gonna go like this. I'm just gonna melt these colors together right here. This is just like a soft background. It's actually a little darker than what I wanted, but who cares? I'm just melting these colors here on the bottom. Okay, there you go. Got me another magnet right there. See how that holds up. All right. What do I want? Fan brush maybe? Let's see. Yeah, grabbing a fan brush. I'm gonna get a fan brush. Oh, this palette keeps getting stuck. I built this easel, little disclaimer, off of a ladder, and I bought the top, and I kind of combined the two together. All right, so I'm gonna go here and just get a little bit of red, and then I'm gonna scoop this pile. I just shot paint in my face. There we go, some white and red on there. See that? And I just want to throw a few clouds in here. These are going to be real. Ooh, I need to be more white. Just a couple of clouds, see? Boom, one there. Maybe it comes up like this. Another one there. I'm just doing these little circles. Okay. I'm gonna set that, I'm gonna grab, what am I gonna grab? I'm gonna grab this 2-inch brush here. I'm just gonna hit up the bottom of these clouds real quick. I guess you could probably leave these out if you want. Or not. They only take a second to make. And I'm just smoothing them in. They're not, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Back to the 1-inch. Get this guy here. I'm going to mix up some of that burnt umber brown, a little bit of blue, brown, and red. Yeah, it sounds about right. Blue, brown, red. All right, let's see. Yeah, it looks all right, that color. And then I'm just throwing that color in all right here like this. Something like that. And I'm going to put some over here. I need to get some darker color. So I'm just using blue, brown, and red. Something like that. And I guess I could bring this down a little bit more. Yeah. Grabbing a fan brush here. Just going to smear some of this color around here. It just throws like some extra shadows and stuff. Okay, put that there. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I guess, I'm going to just try this. I'm going to take this 1-inch brush and I'm going to get some blue and white, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Blue and white. I just want to put some of this blue color in here. Put some over there. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Just grabbing a paper towel. I'm going to wipe this off real quick. I'm going to try to just use the same brush if I can. Okay. Back to the white. Had a hair on there. White and I guess a little bit of red wouldn't hurt. So I'm just getting some white paint, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. Let's see. Need some more. So these are like far away. They're not even close, so it's not like this big deal, you know what I mean? And I'm just thinking about like some snow. Just thinking about some snow on them. Yeah, something like that. All right, let me do this. Let me set that palette back down. Wipe this off real quickly. Okay, let me grab the knife real quick, and I'm going to try to... I'm just going to scratch some things in here, you know, and like just pretend they're like little trees and stuff, or, you know, like branches and all that stuff. And a lot of this stuff is probably going to get maybe covered up, I don't know. Putting like little limbs and stuff to give it like a little bit of a, you know, more completed look. All right, next, move that, grab my fan brush. Okay, so now that that is done, let's grab, let me get some of this blue. I'm going to get some blue and black and white. White. Blue, black, white. So I'm thinking about, like, I'm still thinking about distance at this point. Maybe a little touch of brown, I don't know. Let's see what this looks like. I don't have very much paint on there. Blue, black, and white. So, I think I need more black. It's too bluey. So I'm going to put in a little, you probably can't see this, but just sit tight. I'm just putting that little pine tree there, evergreen tree, whatever. Still using that blue, black, and that white. And then I'm going to put that one right there. And same thing. So they sort of like are right next to each other. All right. And then maybe I'm going to lighten it up a little bit more. And I'm going to put one like back here. Like a small little baby one. And I'm just lightening this color up because I'm going further away. You know, the further away you are, the more, you know, the lighter things are and the bluer that they are. Got a couple there. And then maybe I'll darken it just a hair and put one more, I don't know, we'll probably cover this one up with something. Let's do it. I love making these trees. And I think he probably needs one right there across that white paint that I put in. That'll help lighten that tree up. Maybe there's a few little way in the background. I know you can't see this, sorry. Can you see it? Oh, you can see some of it. I gotta put a little tip on that one and that one. Bring this tree down a little bit so they're not all growing in the same spot. Okay. All right. So there we got a few of those there. And before I go too far, let me set this fan brush down right here. I'm going to grab me a clean fan brush and pull some of these little thingies out here. There ain't nothing on here. Just a, just a dry brush. Pulling out some of these shadows. You can it's pretty cool because you could adjust the bottom of the trees and all kinds of cool things. So I just made like a little hill right there. You see what I'm doing? And you know what? I said those probably wouldn't show. Let me do this. I'm going to put another one right there because it just needs to be there. So I got to darken this color with some blue and black. All right, so that's a little bit darker. I think this one should go like that. It looks about right, huh? What do you think? And once again, I apologize if you cannot see this. And what the hell, since we're at it, I don't want to leave that section out there, got to frame in the picture, right? So let's just do one right there. All right, so there, we got that, we got that. See, that's a little bit darker than these guys, you know what I'm saying? Okay, back to the clean. Oh, drop the brush. All right, back to the clean one. Do the same thing that I was just doing up here. I'm just making these little hills and shadows and stuff. I'm pulling them down. And this is just like helping figure out like the lay of the land. If you look, can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Looks like there's like a few little hills and stuff like that. All right, so let me see here. I see a little bare spot in this one that I want to fix. There we go. He was missing a limb. Okay, I guess I could just use the fan brush. I'm going to take some black. I got some blue on the brush already, but I'm just going to grab some black. And I want to cut in. Do I want to do it here? I probably should use a different brush. Try to go straight. I just want to cut in like a little rim. Something like that. Yeah, it looks about right. To follow the land, and that's going to come around and boom, it's going to go like that. All right, so I got to set this palette down and grab another dry, clean fan brush, okay? And then I'm just going to do the same thing I was just doing with these trees right there. I'm just going to start pulling some of this color back. Just like this. I'm going to do little circles and stuff. I'm just working that in. Okay, and I'm going to pull some of this down here, work it sideways. And I'm just setting this up. Right now, I'm just setting it up to put some stuff on top. This is like supposed to be like an easy picture, nothing super hard. Okay? All right, so we got that there. All right. Okay, back to I'm using the same old, I probably should use a filbert. I'm going to try to use the same fan brush. I'm going to not use the same fan brush. Actually, I have another fan brush with white on it. I'm going to try to use that. I got some white paint here, and I want to see something. I'm just going to throw some white paint right there, back into the pile. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put some more. I'm just like scooping some white paint around. I'm trying to keep in mind, I think the sun's coming maybe that way. So I'm trying to keep those shadows in mind. Maybe there's a little bit peeking through here that comes down like this. So I'm just getting this paint down here first. Okay, getting it on. And then I'm going to work with it here in a minute. And I'm probably going to use the knife for up here to give it some nice little texture and stuff. Okay. And I guess I'm going to put some back here, but this is like far away, so don't like go too crazy with this because you'll kill the depth in the picture. All right, I'm going to try to set this palette down again. Grab some paper towels right here. So I got that white paint. I'm going to wipe this off. Just going to wipe it off. I had white paint on here, that's it. And let me see. I'm going to try to work with what I have here right now. I'm just pulling it, trying to stay on the bottom portion of these piles to help form the land. I'm going to have to put more paint on here, obviously some more white paint. Maybe with the knife, I don't know. I'm going to keep wiping this off because I'm picking up that darker color underneath. So these are like pretty fun to do, these little, you know, paintings, these quick and easy ones. Jesus, sorry, the palette dropped. I have it like leaning, whew, give me a heart attack. Okay, we need to get some light blue color in here. I think that's what we're missing in the shadow side. So I want to put some of that color in. Nice, pretty blue. Just a little bit, not too much. So I'm just like working it in over here. I'm going to wipe this off again in a minute here. Put some there like that too. And you can see it's like coming together. You know, this painting is coming, it's coming together. And it's an easy one too, which I love. It's so easy. You can do like so many different designs of this, you know, nice little painting, some pine trees, pretty sky in the background, you know, frozen stuff going on. Okay, I'm going to grab the knife and I'm going to try something here. I'm not picking the palette up right now. I just took a little bit of red because of the sky and I put it onto the knife here, and I just want to see how this is going to look, like a little bit of texture maybe right there. Right down like that. And maybe a little bit here. I guess I could put some right there too. And I can work this in, you know, also with that fan brush once I'm done here in a second. I just want to get this texture on to give it the suggestion of, you know, whatever this is, frozen little hills or something, I don't know. Something like that. Let's put some here. Okay. Now, I want to get some right in here into this frozen little lake or whatever this is. You know, just so you know it's frozen or whatever, so it gives it the appearance of being frozen. Okay, some more white right there. Put a little bit back there too. Okay, I'm going to wipe this off now. Wipe that knife off. Set it down. And then, where is my fan brush that I just had? Looking for the fan brush. Stand by 1 second. I'll just use this one. Just wiping off a dirty one. So I don't want to kill this here. Don't kill this because it looks pretty good, right? So don't kill it. So I'm just going to hit the edges up a little bit and pull some this way like this down to there. I'm just getting rid of those sharp knife marks on the edges. I'm just smoothing it into the landscape. Taking some paint, pulling it in each direction, thinking about, like, you know, which way does a hill go? You know, all that stuff. Do the same thing on this side. I'm just killing those edges is all I'm doing, the bottom edges mostly. Just like this. Drop some of this, think about it, drops down like that, then into the little river thingy, frozen stream lake. Okay, so there we have that right there. All right, you can do other things to this if you want. You can try to put like some snow on these trees right here. So let me just, maybe I'll do one. I'm going to get some white paint over here, some white and blue. I'm just getting white and blue. It's like the, I guess, like the shadow snow color. Okay, sun's coming this way, so I'll just do this big one here. So you could put this blue color on some of these limbs. Like that. Put some up top, you know, and you could put a little bit there. I'm doing it on the right side because I think the light's coming from the left. So put some there like that. All right, so that's this little shadow snow. Just wiping this off real quick. Okay, so now I'm getting pure white and a little dabble of that red because I keep using a little bit of red in the snow because the sky's red. Okay, so I got the blue on the right side. You saw that little shadow snow. I'm going to start up here. And let's see. Get some more paint on here. This just gives it an indication. That's all this does. Indication of some snow on this side, maybe some back there. Be subtle about the ones that are further away. I'm just getting more white paint. All right, so it sort of looks like, you know, there could be snow. You could spend more time and you know, do each little limb and stuff like that. I'm not doing that. And I guess I'll just, you know, put a little bit there. I didn't even put the shadow color on that one. Okay. All right, so there's that there. What am I thinking right now? I don't know what I'm thinking. I want to put one more thing in here, and I'm thinking that I want to just put maybe like a tree somewhere in here. So I'm probably, yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to put a tree right about there. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to grab a filbert for this one. Okay. I'm going to get some just straight brown paint for right now. Maybe a touch of red in there to give it just a reddish brown color. All right, I've got my filbert, and I'm going to put a tree. I don't know. It probably should come right about here somewhere. So I'm going to come down like this, just like that. And I'm just going back to get more paint so I can go like this. Make it a little bit thicker up here. Give it some roots and stuff like that. And then little branch right there. Something like that. Put one there. And what else? What else? What else? And then I guess the be one over there somewhere. I'm just putting these little branches on it. And I'm just using a filbert to make these little branches. I'm not using anything else. So I'm using like real light pressure, you know, to make these branches. Okay, so there's that. Now, let me get some, I got to get some blue and black on here. Blue and black. I just want to hit this side real quick, a little bit towards the bottom. Make a little shadow down here. I'll put some snow back on top of this, I guess. Okay. There's that. So now I'm going to, I'm using the same brush, the filbert. I'm just getting blue and white at this point, blue, white on the filbert, and I'm going to, I got quite a bit of paint on here, I hope. I'm just going to put some shadow. Now that's mixing with the brown, that's okay. I'm not worried about that. Just putting a little bit of snow, shadow snow around the base. Put a little bit there, like this maybe. Okay. I'm just going to need more paper towels. I'm going to wipe this off. And let me just do this. Let me get some pure white and see if I can actually just use this brush here. I'm just going to put some of this, some of that brown is coming off. That's all right. And now I'm just going to pull more white. And I'm just like putting these little areas of white on here. I'll put some up here too, I guess. Okay, let me do this real quick. Let me grab this fan brush here. I gotta smooth out this area here. Almost like a shadow, maybe. Yeah, because that's supposed to be ice, right? So I'm going to pull some of that down. All right, so there's the back half of that tree. Need some more white paint. It looks like we need some more right there, maybe. Yeah, maybe it just comes all over the place like that. Who knows? All right, a little bit more for there. And back here, there's going to be some there. I was going to come back with the knife and do this, but I got this. It's already got paint on it. Okay. All right, I was gonna use the liner brush and which totally use the liner brush. I don't use it that often, but totally use it. And am I still recording? Yeah, I'm still recording. Okay. Always got to look over. This is what I was talking about earlier, like trying to relax. You got to look over when you're recording this yourself. You got to make sure that the camera is still recording. So I have to kind of like reach this way. All right, so I'm not going to use the liner brush. I use the liner brush all the time. Just you know, I don't use it in too many of the videos. So I'm going to take some of that original color, that red and brown color that we used, but much more red in it. And I just want to create a like a dirty red color. I just want to see how this looks. I was going to put, pretty color, huh? I was just going to tap in a couple of leaves and stuff here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, obviously it's cold where this is, but you know, it won't hurt to put a few little thingies on it, little leaves and stuff. So that's what I'm doing here. Darken it in the center there. Some areas you can hit it with some more brown, like that. Let's see, where else do I want it to be dark? A little bit of dark there. I definitely want some dark there. I'm actually gonna hit it with some black right there, just to kill that branch or that little stump or whatever that thing is. Make some leaves going down like this. Okay, let me wipe that out real quickly. Just wiped it out. So now I'm going to I got red on here, and I'm just going to go into the white. So I'm using red and white. Just a light red, pinky color. And I was just thinking about, you can't even see that. I was just thinking about a couple like little, you know, highlight areas, but totally hard to see. So I'm just gonna not waste too much time on that. I think we should have a couple leaves here on our little stump. Boom. All right. Okay. Well, we hang this up here. That's all I got for you guys today, but I hope you like it. It's a cool little winter scene. This was like one of the very first paintings that I did. I was inspired by a couple of other artists that I saw do something very similar, and I've loved it ever since. So here we are 2 years later, you know, doing it again. I've done a few others like this, but like I said, you can switch this around. You can put trees on the left, on the right. You can do all kinds of cool things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will keep making videos. I hope you guys hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment below if you wish to do so. And I will see you on the very next video. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your weekend.